opening remarks, when you were talking about road casualties, you said specifically that there is more work to be done, and I want to support that completely, because obviously any casualty is too many. Back in May, was it last year? Yeah, I actually wrote to you and asked you if you were investigating, how to drive down casualties even more, and you told me that you were looking at 3 issues: budget cuts, rephasing traffic lights, and guardrails. And then in November, you said you'd ask TfL to look at it as a matter of urgency, because it would feed into the new road safety plan, which is coming, I presume. And I'm just curious, have you had that report from TfL about,
about
guardrails, budget cuts, and rephasing of traffic lights?
What I can certainly tell you is that our objective overall is to reduce road casualties of all kinds, and no guardrail is removed unless we exhaustively test whether or not it will make the streets safer. We are making sure that we direct, as you know, on the budget issue, we direct very large sums now.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Mayor, but you're not answering my question. My question is very specific. Can you tell me the results of TfL's urgent investigation into this, into the issues of traffic light rephasing, of taking out guardrails, and of budget cuts?
Well, yes, I can, in the sense that we don't think that any of those factors are playing, as far as I understand it, are playing a role in KSIs or in what's happening in casualties on the roads. There is a great deal of work going on at the moment into particularly the increase in slight injuries amongst cyclists, and I believe also in pedestrians. And there are some theories about that. I don't want to ventilate them now because they might turn out to be wrong and it would cause irritation and offence, but there are theories that TfL is looking at about what it is that's causing this increase in slights, even though, to get back to the point I began with in the opening,
I'm asking the questions, Mr. Mayor. You're meant to answer questions that I asked.
People killed or seriously injured to the lowest level since records began.
To divert attention from
just a moment. Mr. Mayor, are you able to give a direct answer to the question?
I have just given the most direct possible answer.
In that case, is it possible?
Jenny, it has gone into like a, it's absolutely.
Is it possible? Could you stop rambling for a moment, please? Is it possible to see that TfL report? Because it would be of great interest to all of us who care about keeping our roads safe. Is it possible to see that report?
I'm sure that if we have any data that will help you to manage your help you with your arguments, we are absolutely happy to share it with you. And
thank you.
The crucial thing for me is that we are reducing deaths.
You're going to publish the report, is that right? Because it's not just for me, it's for all of London. There's a lot of people out there who really care. Can you publish the report that TfL produced for you?
I'm hesitant to identify a particular report that may or may not exist, but we're happy to publish all relevant data.
You told me it existed. In that case, all right. I would like to see that report. I think you owe it to London to actually publish it. Secondly, where is your road safety plan?
I think you owe it to London to apologise.
Where is your road safety plan?
The countless times you've misled them about whether cycling is getting safety.
Plan?
Why don't
you promised it 4 years ago and you still haven't delivered it. Your road safety plan.
No, Assemblymember Jones, you're moving away from your question in the update about casualty figures. You will have to bring forward a question on the safety plan at another time. Assemblymember